Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 20th Joy of Painting series. Son of a gun, it's hard for me to believe this is the 20th series, but it is, and I'd like to thank you very much for inviting me back for another series of painting.
Oh man, what is up? Boy, it is a hot one today. Today we ain't sitting in the house building bikes, we out here riding them, man. So, and for that, this will be my first, fire truck. I had to wash that thing for community service one time. I got in trouble a long time ago. Anyways, welcome to my top 5 things that I like about SE bikes. And this is my first ride along with me. I'm taking y'all along with me, and I'm just gonna go through the 5 things that I really like about SEs. And starting off at number 5 is the forks, these bow-legged forks. I like how interchangeable they are. You can pretty much turn any big ripper you want with these forks on them and turn them into a fat ripper. You can turn into a monster ripper. You can have just the Bozaks on them. Get the Bozaks, they said. I like that. Bozaks honestly are my favorite wheels that I've tried so far out of all of them. And it's just awesome that you don't have to, yes, the Monster Ripper was a selective run with the color, but if you still want a Monster Ripper, technically you can just go buy the wheel for it and buy the tires, and boom, you got a Monster Ripper. Just don't say it. And number 2 is the colors, man. E came out hot in 2021 with the colors. Nobody has an excuse to not be able to get a bike. They dropped at least 20 bikes it was that he said, new bikes in 2021. Thank you. Man, you hear that? My cranks are clicking already. Well, I'll save that for another video. But yeah, they came out with about 20 bikes for 2021, all colors. If you didn't get your bike, you just didn't want one hard enough, to be honest with you. And there's so many different things, from the dog towns to the city rippers to just so many from over the years that are collectible. Quad angles is just there. You got your common ones like the Block rippers and the Block flyers and stuff like that, and those could even get collectible too. You got the OEM flyers. It just spreads a long way. Now they even got these Vans rippers coming out. All these collectibles that are out here. They got the Vans. Who knows what they're gonna do next? Who knows what they haven't even done? That's what I want to know, but I'm excited to see what they're gonna do in the near future. And number 3 coming in on the list, we're working our way down 5 to 1. Number 3 is the wild man himself, Todd Lyons. I really like how active he is on Facebook and stuff like that. How many times can you find somebody that owns a company that's willing to sit here and vouch for it publicly without needing a PR team or something like that? Or he's not very professional, and it's a double-edged sword at that. Sometimes I don't like how he handles his business. He's just gonna straight up charge up his customers and call them stupid when they've spent money on his product. But sometimes those customers are definitely asking for it, and sometimes those customers are just expressing their opinion. So like I said, it's a double-edged sword, but at the same time, I still like how if you really wanted to talk to him, talk some shit, compliment him, or whatever you wanted to do, you could literally just go tag that man on Facebook, and more than likely he would respond. So that's cool. And number two coming in on the list is the community, man. I have met so many cool people throughout the years through selling bikes and riding bikes and stuff. It's just brought so many people together of many age groups. I've met just the most random dudes I would never thought I'd be hanging out with. From young cats riding down in the city. It's just, you never know who you could get together and go ride out with, man. And besides those kids that are out here swerving and those badass little shits. Yeah, besides, those kids are really good. Don't get me wrong, those kids that are swerving, they can definitely do more than what I can do. But it just gets to a point where these dudes are hitting buses. They're just making everybody else look bad, and then they smashing people's windows and shit. Nobody wants to do with all that. But yeah, nobody wants to do with all that. Just making the scene look bad. But other words, the community, other than that, the community is awesome. Getting out here, getting these kids off the video games. I'm getting my friends on bikes, riding bikes like we used to when we were younger. It's just awesome. Meeting new people, all that. Riding with my family. And number one, coming in on the list, the top spot. And y'all might not agree with this, but this is just what sold it for me, is how smooth these damn bikes are. Even before the Bozaks came out, get the Bozak. I thought this tire was so smooth, or this bike was so smooth. It honestly is the Cadillac of the 29 BMX world. No bullshit. This is definitely the Cadillac of the 29 BMX world. It's just so smooth. From the, I don't know, it's the seating position, the handlebars, or the tube, the flowable tube, the rider triangle. I don't know what, but this shit is just too smooth. And I fuck with it heavy. After trying different bikes, after trying that Throne, which I was so hyped to get that bike and was a little bit disappointed. I guess SE spoiled me and I didn't even know it. But overall, man, they're just so smooth. Out the box, they are good to go. And that's another video too as well. We'll say some things. But overall, man, I really like SE, dude. It is definitely one of my favorite bike companies. I think it probably is my favorite bike company. How's it going? Well, alright guys, thanks for watching the video. That was my top 5, and I'm gonna give y'all a check out of my bike of what I'm running. I'm pretty much running everything stock on this bike besides the damn seat. I have yet to start customizing any of my bikes. I do plan on it. I'm just too busy buying new bikes. I never get time to sit down and customize the one bike that I want to do. I'm planning on turning everything on this bike blue or putting gold on it. But I think I'm gonna go with the all blue. Maybe some silver mags. That'd be chrome mags. That'd be awesome. We got a pink Ford 250. I don't even know if that's pink.
Yeah. Stiff love. Can I vent? Sat down and I was forced to learn my lesson. It's a long, long road through the two-way intersection. While I'm loading on my clips, I won't forget to count my blessings. Free my niggas in the county. Know that shit can get depressing. God got you. But make the wrong move and I'ma pop you. I've been trying to keep it cool, but I'ma lose it on my mama. Swear somebody lied. Ain't no fucking death before the sun. Ain't nobody really loyal. Don't want smoke unless it's ganja. I'm a rider. Start off with that Quetta and the Bible. Know that shit ain't really normal. Where I'm from, it's called survival. I remember losing Snooki. Shit, I cried for some hours. Now I'm up by hurting deep. I'm just trying to find that balance. Try walking in my shoes. Just know these kicks I got some miles. Remember 03 elementary school.